Hi guys, welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? I'm coming to you really quickly as a small get ready with me. I hope you guys are having a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully soon I will have something where lighting would be a little bit better for you to see me. Right now I've already done my base makeup, so what I'll just probably put down what I've already have done as far as the base makeup and everything that you see. And there's a bronzer that I use that I don't know if you can get anymore. It's something Ipsy sent me, but I'll put something down there, just, you know, something similar that you may like. But this is the base looking like, and I used the, I'll just tell you, I use this foundation from Maybelline because I feel like Maybelline is having such a really good moment. They have a new foundation. I don't know if you want me to test it or not. And there's so many the different shades they have. It's kind of hard to find my right shade, but I think I may have found one. But if you want me to try it, let me know. I'm probably have to find a concealer probably at Ulta, but I've never shopped at Ulta before. You believe that? I'm completely an Amazon girl, so this is what you got here right now. But I'll just put the base stuff, what I have on my face and what I use, in the description box. And this is going to be my holiday glam sort of moment, and I will use the sort of the Revolution. Good lordy, I'm about to drop it. I'm going to use the Revolution matte. I got my hands on it during the Black Friday sale, so you guys know it's like the Patrick Ta moment here, the cheaper version. I have so many neutral palettes, it's crazy, but I wanted to test this out because I love a good matte eye, and I'm going to do a red lip from Maybelline as well. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe again. Let's get started. This is going to be a quick moment here. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this shade right here. Sort of a light, soft brown shade. And I'm going to use this shade pretty much all over my lid. And okay, hopefully you guys can see this. I didn't use a primer, I just used my concealer. And I used a Revlon True Match. And I just set it down with a powder. So I hope you guys are having a good Christmas season so far. I can't believe it is the 19th that I'm filming this, that I'm recording this. Hopefully I can get it up tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow. I have to do some house cleaning. Ooh, that's pretty pigmented. Like that. My kind of moment here. I have to do some house cleaning. I don't have family nearby, so... But I'm just trying to straighten up my house a little bit and trying to move because I had Christmas decorations out and stuff. So, and like my sofa, Lord have mercy, it's just beginning to be a catch-all. So, yeah, I'm just trying to straighten up a little bit before I go on vacation next week. I'm treating myself to a much-needed vacation to the beach. It's very well needed. Just taking that same color over here. Very nice. It's a nice soft color. This palette is really pretty so far. It's very nice and blended. Anyway, my vacation, I booked it last month, so I am excited about it. I'm, you know, spending the Christmas holiday by myself, so let me know if you guys are doing anything special. I've worked really hard this summer and wintertime, and well, almost wintertime, it feels like it, this fall, and through my classes, and passed my final for my chemistry. I'm so happy about it. So I'm like in the nursing program right now. Yay me. I'm excited, but now here comes the hard part. Hopefully, I'm gonna, well, my class I already paid for, so because I'm paying out of pocket for that, I can't really get any loans right now. So yeah, this channel will actually help along the way too. Oh, we are looking very nice and matte. I love mattes. That's just my go-tos. Let's see what else. Okay, so I'm gonna take that shade next to it. I'm just gonna switch a little blending crease brush. And I'm gonna use that little shade right next to it. It's that little warm, I want to say a little orangey copper kind of color, right next to it. And I'm just going to blend that a little more in the crease. But yeah, anyway, I actually am a little proud of myself. I'm getting through it. My chemistry class, so I managed to pass that with the C, because that was really all you needed. So the hard part is really me, the class that I paid for, I was mentioning, is my anatomy class. So that's the next part of this. So yeah, wish me luck, people. Oh my Lord. I mean, I think I've taken it before. It's been a while, but didn't do too well on it, I'm gonna be honest. But it's my chance to kind of really do the unsung hero type of thing. But I've taken a similar class to it, let's put it that way. Oh, this is pretty. You guys cannot see this. It is hard for me to film and do something where you guys can see color on my eyes. I don't like that for you guys, but oh my gosh, I'm sorry. But I love this. This is a really pretty matte. I did have the Perfector one of these eyeshadows, but I let a friend of mine who loves makeup also, I let her kind of use it and test it out along with me, because she couldn't really afford it. And I was like, I was trying to treat myself to a Perfector, because I'm a drugstore girl at heart. And she just decided to keep it. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's 70 bucks, people. That's not cheap. And I said, well, you know what? You have a birthday coming up. And I'm like, don't ever say I didn't get you nothing. So I let her have it, and did Bob's your uncle. So yeah, haven't seen that in a while, but she claims she loves it. I checked on her beforehand, and she loves it. She says between that one and another shadow that she's ever used, she loves it. So that's good to know, because I'm gonna tell you, girlfriend would be a little miffed if, you know, she wasn't using it. You know, but that's expensive. That's a good friendship. You know what I mean? I'm a good friend now, but ooh. Alrighty. Okay, we got some really good pretty mattes. You really can't tell. Oh my God, you can't tell. Okay, we're gonna use we're gonna use a little brown in the outer corners. Okay, so colors are definitely showing up on my skin tone. They're very warm, very nice. Ooh, I got an itchy nose. Why are we itchy noses? You know, they do have the little creams right here. I may use that another time. Or maybe, I don't know. Should we? Do I have time for that? Maybe next time. I'm going to use this really muted brown to see how that is, because I feel like that cream brown would be a lot better. But we're going to see what this looks like on the outer corner of the eye. See if it'll show up a little bit, because I like the deep browns. And sometimes like the nude, like a soft brown is okay, depending on what kind of look you're going for. But for me, like for a holiday glam, I like a little smokiness, even with a neutral. So, yeah, it's a soft brown. It's not too bad. It's not the, you know, it's not really punching like I really need to. But we're going to keep working with it. So, going to blend her in a little bit. Okay, I'm trying that little cream out because I want this to be a little more pigmented, a little more rich color here. So I'm just using my finger for that. What in the world? Okay, I'm sorry. You had to hear whatever that is outside of my window. Oh my lordy. Okay. I'm going to use my my little brush that I use and just dip back into that color. And just kind of see what we can put on top. Okay, I think that helps a little bit. Yeah, I think that does. I think it gave me a little more smoky. Not bad. I think that kind of helped. I like my little more chocolatier. That makes sense. But still not bad. So I'm going to finish this other eye up really quick. Let me think. Let's just bring you into what is happening. So that's just with a little bit of powder, but then a little bit of that cream on top. But then here's what it is with another layer of that powder eyeshadow on top. So it's kind of giving me a little more smoky like I like. So I think we're getting somewhere. All right, let me go and do the other eye really quick. Okay, we got them both blended, so I'm liking what we thinking so far. Loving the palette. They are pigmented. I like the cream. I like the little cream shades. But, oh, I don't know what I did. Yeah, it is. I'm like, I don't know that I like this little tabbing thing over it, but I mean, it being a cheaper situation, you have to work with what it is, but nevertheless, it's okay. I think because we're doing like a Christmas glam, I'm going to use that shade right there, sort of the lightest, mid-tone lightest shade, and then I'm going to use that shade right there on the brow bone, and possibly that shade, that white shade at the bottom on the inner corner. So we're going to use that. Take that light shade here. Ooh, oven smoke. And I'm just going to put that towards the, sort of on my lid halfway, so we'll have a little brightness, because that's what I like. Alright, there. And I like to smooth it over with my finger, just to soften it, not make it look too harsh. Ah, okay. Let me see what's looking like here. Alright, let me see. I gotta get my mirror over here, because I can't see what I'm doing. You want this to look right, look pretty for a holiday. Alright. Oh, I like that. Yeah, it just opens the eye a little bit, you know? A little eye opener. Although if you want to, you can just totally keep it like this and keep it smoky. We always love that. I'm totally a matte girl, but I don't mind a soft shimmer every now and then. So, but when it comes to it for something I like on a daily or anything remotely like during the fall, it's normally warm colors and matte eyes, just what I love. I'll do a soft shimmer, but like a subtle shimmer. So, and then sometimes I'll do like a metallic shimmer, because I really like those kind of glitters, I guess you could say. Not completely glittery, but like a ooh, smoke. That's eyeshadow. I like, you know, not too completely glittery, but like just something soft where it's subtle but it's really, really pretty. Not like the shimmers are just coming off, but you know, something really nice. It's just subtle. Alright. So, okay, I'm going to use that other light color there. Use that brighter color I showed you. Right there. And I'm just using that shade right there. Right there. Just for the brow bone. Very, very pretty. Just to lighten the eye up. Oh, hope y'all didn't hear that. My tummy's grumbling. Alrighty. There you go. And I'll go ahead and use this white for the inner corner because I like that. Opens the eye up, and let's face it, we all need to look a little awake or a little woke. Haven't done my eyeliner yet, but we're going to do that too. Oh. And sometimes for me and my skin tone, like I like a nice bright white, but we don't want to do too white where you look, you know, a little ashy behind the eyes. Because that can kind of put a sign like you just look rusty, crusty, and dusty and you didn't clean yourself. You know, just keeping it real. We don't want to look like that. So I like to mix the two, like the color I use for my brow bone and the white shade. I like to mix those. So we start off with the white, but we can do a nice mid-tone shade. Like a little bit of brightness, but it's not crazy. So it still gives you bright and a woke look, but it's, you know, a little more tolerable, you know. And soften it. All right. Oh, I like it. Just a little bit of brightening. All right. So I am going to attempt to use this cream right here, this black cream here, and I'm going to use do I have a different brush? Let me find a different. Alright, I'm just dipping my little fine brush, a little tailored in angle brush, into that. And dip it off on my little towel I have here. And we're going to do, I'm not going to bring it all the way in, I'm just going to kind of bring it halfway. So it looks like I have like fuller lashes or anything, or something like that. So taking like the tip that I have that product on, and we are going to just take it sort of halfway, close to the lash line. And I'm going to do a little baby wing. I don't do a lot of wings, so close to that lash line. Let me bring in a little closer. I know it's a little creepy, but bear with me. So I'm just kind of taking that cream close to the lash line and kind of smudging it sort of right on top there, but like close to that lash line. Very, very close. And my lashes are long, so they're like trying to compete with my skin to my lashes. I feel like I'm putting it on my lashes rather than on my eye, but it's like so close to the lash line. So it makes a little more gradient, you know? That looks so nice. So if you see a little difference compared to that eye and that eye, just so much of a difference when you just do like maybe halfway, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing on the other side. So let me do that on this side. Oh, okay. See, a little cat's me out over here. So I'm just really dragging the little tip of my brush right here. And we're just kind of doing that soft close to the lash line. Like not all the way. I guess you could. But it depends on what you're looking for. Like really the smoky effect. I'm just doing a little baby wing right there. And this is using the cream. So just kind of taking it right on the edge. Right there. And just really smudging that right there on the edge of your lash line. Like you don't want to do too much, because we definitely are going to use that black shadow to kind of set it. And I'm just wiping the excess off on the towel down here that I have. So that just looks really, really, really pretty. Like not too much. Ooh, we are catastrophic. Taking the same brush and I'm going to dip into that black shadow and just kind of dip in it just a little bit, and we're going to set that little thing. You don't have to, but it just keeps that black cream from moving. And you could do this same thing with like a cream or a liquid liner, and then take just a black shadow and really smoke it out the way you want. So that's kind of what this is, pretty much like a cream or liquid liner, but it's like a cream. It's a cream liner, but it's like a liquid one. So that's what I'm doing. So we're just kind of setting it and just kind of bringing that out a little bit, right? Using that little tip, using the black shadow. And just kind of do a little wing, just a little baby wing. Like you guys can do your straight cat wings if you like, but I don't really do those. So, but to each his own. Makeup is definitely personal preference. So, ooh, look at that, look at that. Talk to me. Ooh. Do the same thing over here. Ooh. Okay. I like this palette so far. It's very nice. Okay, so this is what we got going so far. I like this palette. It's very nice. I'm a little iffy on the brown deep shade, but I mean, I can make it work. It looks very pretty, very smoky. I hope you guys like. So I'm going to do a little eyelash primer. Then we're going to finish my little, this rest of my face with my blushes. And then we'll get into lips. So this hopefully is going to be a little quick one. But I like the shadow so far. Okay, I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Liquid Camo blush. One of my favorite blushes. This is Dusty Rose. This one I have on already. But we're just going to do a little something, something there. Just a little lightness right there. So, tap that right on in. Kind of like a nice neutral color, which I like when you do a deep set eye. One of my favorite blushes for the holiday. I cannot stop using Dusty Rose and Suave Mauve. Those are my two favorite shadows from, or blushes from e.l.f. so far. Like, I use those two more so than anything. I use a lot of my other brushes when I do feel like something different, but those are like the two I always start with. I love it. And I'm going to go into my other favorite blush so far. This is from Kiko. This is the Unlimited blush. I've used it on a recent video, and it is such a pretty color, so why not? My next video I'm gonna do is a little tribute to Allie. Nothing's happened to her, of course, but you know, I really like watching her content, and I'm just inspired by her, and she's such a lovely lady. So I wanted to do like some products that that I do have and that I have tried from her, and things I probably would have never taken the risk on, because I've heard so much about it, and knowing my skin type, which is, you know, maybe a lot of yous with, you know, with oily skin or something. So I did finally, after so many years of using using a lot of L'Oreal products, I did finally pick up the hyaluronic acid one that everybody loves so much. I'm like, what is the big deal with that? Like, I like, you know, skin tints, but, you know, is it too oily? And my skin being not, you know, normal to oily, and just going crazy sometimes, you know, then it gets a lot more oily during the summer, but then during the fall and winter, and with the work that I do, it's, you know, it's good, but it's like, it's a lot oilier than you think. Like right now I'm having sort of a good moment from a normal standpoint, but it's still like oily central. Like, what are we doing? Why did we just even wear that product? We need to just mattify everything, but not so matte where we look ashy. I'm going in with my favorite, my Essence Pure Nude highlighter. Love this thing. Always a staple. I like that little glow from within. My favorite little holiday product. But anyway, I'm going to do my little dedication to Allie, like the products that she kind of inspired me to kind of branch out on. And it didn't really break the bank for me. The only thing is I don't have the primer that she likes right now from Maybelline. So I probably will use a different primer for that. So just watch out for that. Hopefully I'll be filming that tomorrow. I'm trying to get as many videos as I can before leaving for vacay. So hopefully you'll see some more. Just trying to get this holiday one out today as I'm getting ready to go out somewhere to take care of some things. Kind of blend all that out. This is my holiday normal kind of look when I want to even dress up if I'm not going anywhere, or if I do go somewhere, which is very rare, like go to church or something. This is the kind of look I go for. I'm going to use the Hard Candy Look On Lock Setting Spray all day, every day. Lock in spray. Love this stuff. It's awesome. The Fine Mist is gorge. All right. Ooh. All right, we're going to fan her. Very nice. Really quick, after I spray and fan, I like to just kind of press that setting spray in with a little sponge that I have left. So it just kind of balances all out. That's also another thing I learned from Allie. I think I've always done that, but like never after a spray. It was always after a spray, but never anything else. I'm like, oh, okay, well, she does that. Well, that's pretty cool. So I want to do my little thank you, Allie. Just kind of inspiring me for, you know, getting out of my comfort zone just a little bit, because I was always trying to get out of my comfort zone anyway. So nothing wrong with being in the space that you're in, but, you know, kind of step out a little bit, try something new, you know. And that's what my whole life is right now. So, so we're going to try the Telescopic Extensionist from L'Oreal. This is the newer version. I do have the Panorama, which I love very much. So this is shade Black is Black. So we are going to try that. This is the one that everybody's talking about, what makes you look like you got false lashes. Honey, I don't wear false lashes at all. It's mascara and a primer, and I use a serum. That's what the girl is doing today, and has been to try to grow out her lashes. So that is what we do around here. So this is the packaging. You guys know, you've seen it on Instagram. I've been noticing that on Instagram a lot, so this is what this is looking like. Okay, very nice packaging. Very nice little thin brush. It looks like it can really do some things for the lashes. So let's see. Oh, it's just dropping things. All right, let's go and see what we can do. I'm going on top of my lashes because that's what I like to do. Oh, did we get a spot? No. Okay, and I'm going up. Up, 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 and over. I'm going to show you on this eye first and then go on the other eye because I'm about 25 minutes in already. So, I want to give you guys a little short video here. Kind of testing out a few new things. I didn't get my hands on the Maybelline blush yet, but I'm sure it'll come to stores. Or at least Amazon. I was trying to look for it on Amazon, but it's not there yet. And I know I could get it at Ulta, but sometimes it's just best to wait for things because I have so many other blushes. And I mean, I would love to try a Maybelline blush, but right now it's just not in the budget, even though it's not that bad. But you know, sometimes you just can wait on things. But I like the reviews I've been seeing, so. Oh, would you look at that? I got little stubby lashes, even though with the serum and all. This is just one good coat. Ooh, are we liking that? Okay, let me do a second coat. Okay, this is what it's looking like. 2 coats on both. Girlfriend, what did L'Oreal put in this formula stuff? Because, I mean, we are looking catastrophic. The eyes are meowing. Oh my eyes are slanty anyway, but oh my. Are you guys seeing that? And I got like tiny eyes, like just really almond-shaped eyes. But oh my, I mean, I guess with my shadow, I kind of just lifted it a little bit, but almost really almond-shaped. Very almond-shaped, I guess, but look at that. Okay, you probably can't really tell too much because I have the black liners and stuff on, but still, it is giving me something. It's definitely nice. Okay, let's get on to the lippy, and then we'll be done, honey. Okay, so I'm back. Put my little earrings on, just to kind of give you the attire what I'm doing for holiday. So I'm going to go in with my LA Colors lip liner pencil in the shade Forever Red. I had to get me another one because the one I had, it was like really getting low. So yeah, and I need to sharpen this because I did use it a few times. Normally I would do a brown liner with this, and I probably still could because I want to keep it more red. So I think I might just blend a little bit of that with this red and use a red lipstick. Let me see if I can find that really quick. Okay, what I'm going to do is use my LA Girl lip. It's almost like this precision liner. It's an eyeliner. You guys know I like to use one for my lips. This is like the shade brown, so it's like a cool tone brown. So I think I'm going to use a little bit of this to kind of contour my lip. Usually I use like a deep brown or something, so this is just a cooler tone. And I'm just going to outline my lip and kind of hang it out. Little Cupid's bow. Okay. I'm just going to smudge it with my lip. I'm going to smudge it with my lip, smudge it with my finger. Okay, just a light shading of it. Then I'm going to go in with the red lipstick with LA Colors. And I just do a little red in the middle. Kind of blend those 2 colors together. Because you're going to use a red lipstick. So usually I do lip oil, but I like doing a red lipstick. So kind of fill it in with the red. I love that look. It's just something I've always done. Let me show you what this is looking like. So just do like a little cool tone brown, and I like to fill it in with a red lip liner. And just kind of smudge it in. And you could totally do this for, for Christmas. And put like a liquid oil lip gloss over this. So that's what I do there. And then I'm going to take the Maybelline, one of their lipsticks. I guess you call it just a regular lipstick. They're matte, creamy lipstick. And this is in the shade 695. It's a really deep red. So I'm going to use that. Usually I use one of my other red lipsticks I like. It's either Milani Poppy, and you really want that bright color, you can still do the brown lip liner with that. That's really pretty. Or my other favorite lipstick is from Black Radiance. It's called Eldorado Red, and that's my favorite lipstick of all time. And that's a really deep red, like a berry. Got maybe have like a purple tint or a blue tint to it, but it's like deep red. It's delicious. So that's my favorite lippy to go to. So I'm just gonna use this one. So I like a little deep red, just like my kind of personality, I guess. Not blue, not purple, but this is kind of the lip I go to. And it's still very creamy. Love that. Okay, I'm just going to touch up my lipstick line with my brown liner, just to contour it out a little bit more, you know, with that red. Kind of bring it forward a little bit. And there we have it. Now, usually you can put a gloss on top of this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I like this way this is right now, so I'm not going to put a gloss in front of it. But you totally can. This is just my kind of signature look. So there you have it. I hope you guys like. I will link the face products that I used on the description box. So this is my Merry Christmas holiday look that I go to. It's just using a new palette, but it's still the same mattes. I hope you guys like. And Merry Christmas. I will try to get this up tomorrow, if not tonight, because I have another video that I did of full face of CoverGirl. So stay tuned for that one coming. But this is the look. What you think? Matte, natural, smoky, sexy. What we thinking? Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you guys have a good one and stay safe out there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.